This is the initial ingredients for the jollof rice. This is heirloom tomatoes, fresh from the garden. Scott bonnet, fresh from the garden. I had to get this from the local neighborhood store. Also, the onion is from local neighborhood store. The curry powder, bought a long time ago. Habanero, frozen, but it's from the garden. These are the initial ingredients for your jollof rice. Take note. So I have washed the tomatoes, bell pepper, onions, Scott bonnet, and habanero. Now I've put them into my favorite blender, the Vitamix blender. You can also use the Ninja blender or that kind of blender if you wish. So you cut them up and you put them in the bowl and whip them up now. For some strange reason, I like the noise of the blenders. It's very soothing, but some people don't all like it. Mix it up! Mix it up real nice. So today, I'm actually gonna make, it's not only jollof rice, it's gonna be jollof rice with chicken. So this is where I make my chicken. I cut it up, put it in vinegar, really wash your meat. Some people say don't wash your meat, but I say you gotta wash that meat. But just clean your countertop carefully with some tin that is very disinfectant. But I don't trust them at the store, so I like to wash my meat. Yes, wash your meat. So the sauce for the jollof rice has been thoroughly blended. So I'll tell you about the next step. Just like you wash your meat, you got to season your meat, okay? I don't want to see you just using salt. You have to use things like the Goya adobo. Put that tin in there. You have to use Tony Corotas. Put that tin in there. The Maggi, put that in there too. The Candace wood fried garlic, put that in there. It's called seasoning for a reason. Then my favorite, the accent. I have to go find Mr. Greek, the Greek seasoning. See all this, you have to have a cabinet full of seasoning. You have to overwhelm the food with seasoning, okay? I forgot about the last two. You have to put your slap your mama in there. And the South African smoke, also put that in there, okay? Put the seasoning in there. Don't be shy. Put everything in there. You don't want your food to be bland. Bring out the flavor in the food. So this is what it should look like. The chicken, after you season it, and you put some onion on top of it. So next step for the jollof rice. You get some vegetable oil or something healthier. And you put some onions in there. And you let it saute. Then next step, you pour this jollof rice sauce into here. And you mix it up. Then you let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. The next step is going to be the rice. Actually, you're supposed to put curry powder with the vegetable oil and onions, but I'll just add it now. Just a little dash of curry powder is all you need. And now we'll mix it. So the next step we're going to address is the rice, of course. I, being the African Oluwadola that I am, we prefer parboiled rice. It's also called long grain rice. It's nice and good, but there are other options if you like such as the jasmine rice, this basmati rice, whatever rice you want to use. But I do recommend the parboiled rice. Very good. Just like I recommend you wash everything, wash your meat, wash the vegetables, you have to wash the rice also. So I'm going to go proceed to wash this rice. So this is me washing the rice with water, hot water, and with my colander. You really have to wash it. Wash the rice. So the chicken is almost done cooking. Let me turn the heat off. So with the chicken, we have two options. I'm going to cut it off further and put it into the jollof rice, or I can grill it a little bit in the oven or outside. But I don't know which option yet. We'll just take it off the grill. But one of the secret things you can do, this sauce from the chicken has a lot of seasoning in it. So we're going to put some of that seasoning into here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. To put some of that seasoning to give it flavor to the. So the next step is, this is cooked for about 20 minutes. So we're going to add the jollof rice that we just washed. So these are Maggi cubes. These are what I use to add flavor to the jollof rice. So we're going to start with 6 Maggi cubes and a dash of salt. I have made my decision on the chicken. I'm not going to grill it today. The next version I make, I may grill it. But today, we're going to cut the chicken up as it is into small pieces and put it into jollof rice. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it up. So I've added my shredded chicken into the jollof rice mix. So I'm putting it all together. What I forgot to say is you have to let it cook under slow heat. So once we put it all in there, we're gonna put a little bit more water, and we'll let it cook under low heat for another 15 minutes. So you can see how delicious that looks. Oluwadola, best chef, also best surgeon, of course. So we have let it cook under low heat for additional 15 minutes. It's still not fully done yet, so we'll let it cook a little bit longer under low heat. The jollof rice is almost done. Look at how beautiful it looks. But we're going to let it cook for another 15 minutes under low heat. So total cook time for this jollof rice with chicken. It's important to know it's jollof rice with chicken. Similar concept as the biryani, but better. Jollof rice with chicken is also ready. Looks delicious. Yum, 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 yum.